All right. Uh, Hello, channel and YouTube. Um, so I'm making this video right now because it's been like so long. Um, and I kept like making updates here and there, but I just wanted to come back and actually the reason I'm uploading this is because I don't want there to be like too long a periods without a video. So this is what I've got. And I have like a bad habit of working behind the scenes, and it could be for a very long period. We're talking like years without actually, working on something. Um, but anyway, so I'm making this video, I guess, just to also like to test my, all my, test like all my, I don't know, like my equipment and my setup to make sure that I'm comfy when I game. Check this out. Pretty cool, right? But yeah, this is this is like really important. Um this video, obviously it's very very important because I say it is. Um it's actually not important at all. Um but yeah, again, I'm testing everything and I like to repeat myself not once, twice, but three times because on the third time we all know that we get it. And also I'm trying to make sure that like it feels comfortable for me to be able to like talk to the camera, and like I'm checking the eye level of the camera, so I'm looking at you, boink. um but yeah, that's all this video really is. I did write a lot. um there have been a lot of days this week where I wanted to like write even more, and I don't know, I just can't help myself. This video is going to be pretty boring. I think it's pretty boring. um but at the same time I think it's pretty interesting. The interesting part is, I don't know, if you care about what someone in particular has to say, then yeah, sure, it could be a little bit interesting. And also, I'm trying to figure out how to get this guy out of the way, but also still like get really really good quality audio. Um, so yeah, and I'm looking that way because I could see the meter, and I'm also sick. I've been sick for a while now. Again, caught it from somebody, and I wish they themselves hadn't caught it. I wish that they didn't catch it, but hey, it's work, and what can you do? But yeah, so I want this to be excuse me. I mean, the I hate to say the word, but the burp. Excuse me. Although I did contain it, but still, I don't want it to be on camera. But yeah, so this video is more so about like, um, yeah, I just didn't want there to be too long of periods without. I mean, all these reasons that I've outlined, basically, right? My mind goes at a million miles an hour, billion. It doesn't stop. I kind of hate it. I wish sometimes it wouldn't, but at the same time, I kind of like it because it keeps things interesting. But yeah, so I don't like to look at myself and get excited, but because that's just what happened there. Um, but yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just making this video so there aren't like too long of periods and the equipment, and I'm repeating myself. It's always fun. Um, and on that note, um, I don't think I'll go into like why there was a huge period of. I mean, I kind of did go into it in text, but yeah, the most important thing here is that yeah, I felt like I can't help it, but like I really like to express myself. Like when I go for, you know, oops, dropped my important pen. No worries, I have a duplicate of it too. Oops, did that just stop the recording? No, it did not. I have all these like shortcuts and stuff that like if you push a button, it does something on the other side of the world. No, but that would be pretty cool. Uh, oh, wonder. Anyway, so yeah, long story short, like I just feel like I really want to do this update, and yeah, and also like I've learned. I shouldn't say learned a lot about myself, but in a sense, I have learned quite a bit about myself. Like in the sense that where I do like to express myself a lot. And it does mean a lot to me. And it doesn't have to mean a whole lot to you, whoever, you know, who's there, who is subscribed, like who has. To me, subscription is just like being interested, right? Or not, or you've just stumbled on this video. But yeah, I'm just like trying to make sure that I stay stay true to myself in a sense where, because if I don't, it kind of spirals out of control. When I say spirals out of control, like I kind of like just like feel a little bit bad or this or that, and I'm just like, I'd rather feel happy, and because usually I'm very hard on myself. Like I'm like I want things to be better, and that causes me to try to again work on the back end. But yeah, if you stumbled on this video and you're still here, the only thing I can think of is like you're bored or you're sleepy and you're just like trying to listen to, I don't know, you just clicked on it randomly. Because I've done that before. This is my ink pen where I do a lot of the planning. And I've literally like got a whole notebook for the next video that I'm trying to upload. But I just push the hotkey. No. But literally like a whole thing, and it's like getting filled out just so that I can make sure that the next upload is good. And also about the next upload, I don't know if it's going to be good or not. I don't know if you're going to like it or not, because I just don't know who is on the other side. I've kind of said that before, a while back. But things are really looking up for myself, for me, and I really don't like to talk about myself like that. To say, oh, I just like there's no need for it. But at the same time, um, hey, it is just here, and I'm just in front of electronics and talking, regardless of the medium. In front of your face, I'll probably just be like, so, is this a contest stare? Are we staring right now? Huh. But no, that's I probably wouldn't do that, or would I? You would never know. But at the end of the day, yeah. So there are all these things and pointers that I just talked about. Like, um, what were the pointers again? Oh yeah, about like the because I've we finished the tech. We finished about me talking about myself. Oh yeah, things looking up. And yeah, like all about the next video. I don't know who's on the other there. But yeah, I'm gonna be like trying different things, and for me, like this is my philosophy, and this is what matters to me, right? Got a lot of hair there. I think you need to get rid of that. Not sure why I just shared that. Huh. But wait, should I share some more? Oh, I will. But yeah, at the end of the day, well, I should really be learning about this thing where I should be placing my head. I'm trying to get it out of the frame when I do actually do the camera video thing. I wonder if this should be the thumbnail. YouTube update. Maybe that will be the thumbnail. What time mark is that? That's like 8:30. 8:30 mark. Oh wow, it's already 8 minutes. Look at the time. Oh, or maybe this should be the update. Uh, I just maybe like oh, that's a little too much. I think I'll probably get cross-eyed. Um, and I don't know, when I do cross-eye myself, like kind of like hurts. So I don't recommend anyone to do that. Anyhow, back to the update. And yeah, I'm like it's honestly not easy, because it's kind of like you. I'm trying to. I mean, it is easy because I like it. I like doing it. Um, but yeah, I don't really. I was planning on like I think I said it in the text to just like be quiet and not say anything about what happened over the last 4 years, but just make like I mean I'm putting this stake in the ground. Just know that like I did everything in my power, and it just there was an event in my life. I don't even want to say an event or something, but long story short, um something happened. I feel like it required so much patience. I've never, this is I think the second time in my life where I've had to have so much patience, um to learn so much about patience. Like, you think, like, I think I'm a very patient person. Like, that's one quality a lot of people tell me, regardless of my I was gonna say spasticity, you know. But I'm a pretty patient dude. I'm kind of doubting it because now looking at this performance, it's like, you know, in front of the camera, as in performance, but it's not really performance. It's me being goofy. But I'll just keep, yeah, I'll just keep it basic. I feel like, and you know, I've been looking forward to this moment for so long now, and I feel like it's coming here finally. And it's been a crazy wait. You have no idea, like, um, and also I guess like one thing I'm trying to encourage here is, I'm sure I'm not, like, one thing I've realized, like, after meeting like so many people in life and from different places and whatnot, like, you're not the only one. Like, whatever it is that you think you are, like, you are not the only one that possesses, that trait. Or, I mean, obviously, right? But I mean, it's a lot. You will find a lot, there are a lot more people like you. So one thing that I would like to, like, push forward is, yeah, I don't know, like, if someone is similar. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, this relates to the, if someone is similar. I'm not like divulging, diverging too much into different pathways and whatnot. But I think, like, where was I going with this? You really can tell there's no script. Just kidding, it's all in here. It's just so much. Actually, there literally isn't. I don't. I don't like it when I look at someone that makes a video and I feel like they're reading something. I really hate it, and I get really angry. And this is something I've always felt before, since I was a kid. Like, I'm like, I always look at them. I'm like, you mean to tell me you made me use my time to spend that time on you to watch you through that screen, and you're just reading? I get really mad inside myself. I just hate it. I just feel like it should be like I feel like it should be, and I don't care what anyone, like, there are all these like terms and whatnot, but I feel like it should be like, to impact someone, you have to be really talking. It's not easy to influence someone. So I'm sick, right? Let me drink water, because water is good. Water is good for your soul. Okay. By the way, the camera is like down the bottom, and this is the audio thing, and this is the actual camera that I'm looking at. So when I look up there, I'm not actually looking at, I don't even know what I look like. I mean, I could see a blur, but anyway, very interesting note, right? We're at 13. I'm gonna try to get this off at 15, and I'll probably add music to it, maybe subtitles. I'll probably just finish it off there. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, there were all these things that I was trying to talk about. Yeah, there are a lot of people, and yeah, like, I'm just trying to encourage. I mean, for me, this medium, like, helps me to kind of like express myself, and it feels great, right? And I'm not taking anyone's time. No one is forced to sit down and listen. You can, but it's just great to know that it is there. And rather than, for example, like, I could just record a video and just leave it there, but we're such social people. Like, we're humans. Like, we're so social that just knowing that, just that ray of hope, knowing that it's out there, and I myself could tune in to watch it. Just the fact that, like, it's accepted into the social system, kind of thing, like, right, like, it's out there, would be taken down. That's enough for me. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there. I feel like people usually like to listen to people when they have something interesting to say. So for me, like, I've kind of run out of interesting, I have nothing more to share here. Yeah, so I'll add the music probably. I did have an idea before I started the video. Now I'm just rambling. that I wanted to like add music, be like, oh, change this, and I thought it would be funny, this that, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna literally just upload it. Um, and yeah, at the time of this recording, also, I might just throw this out there, and now at this point, it's just literally just rambling. It's not really worth a whole lot of people's time, but I've literally got like two screens almost in the program that I'm recording in. One is fully the camera, and the other one is literally the gameplay. So imagine this, right? Wait, no, I have something interesting to say. So this is the gameplay, and this is the camera, and of course I'll be shrinking that into the gameplay. So like it won't be like before where it was just literally just the whole canvas. Um, what's going on here? Hello. All right, yeah, we good. And yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Is there like a better thing to say besides like thank you for watching? No, I guess not. I just don't feel entitled to that. Like I don't kind of feel shy to say like thank you for watching, I guess. Well, if you stumbled on this video, great. You pretty much spent some time of your life here. Hopefully it was beneficial to you in some way. But to me, like, I like to watch people that I like to listen to. So if there's something that resonates with them and me, I like that, because maybe I can learn something, or it gives me a certain feeling, or I usually learn something. I usually learn something. Um, so on that note, I'm ending this one, and also what else? Yeah. Those were all really like the important points that I wanted to go through. It is kind of difficult to get myself to, again, not be in the shadows working on something, but that has nothing to do with the period that I was like working in the shadows. Means like a couple of weeks to do something, but I'm looking at consistency, and not in the consistency in the sense that the way people talk about it, no, but I just want there to be momentum, like life, like to be regular uploads, because I want to be working on it, like constantly, like that's what I want to do. um and that's really it. Like that's my focus, like my work and this. So and I enjoy it. So when you're not working, what is there to do? Well, stuff. Ow, how dare you? The mic just hit me. Not like it was recorded that I kind of bumped into it. But anyway, so I will leave it there. I don't think I have anything else to share. Okay, you're awesome. No, I don't like that. Like, hey, who wants to hear stuff like that? Like, hey, you're awesome. No, I don't. Might regret just like talking left and right, but I don't care. I'm just expressing myself, not hurting anyone here. And yeah, on that note, um, is there anything else? Let me take a look at the composition. Hey, it looks okay. That kind of looks okay. Um, yeah, it looks okay. Dang, that would be cool for gameplay. I'll be like, yeah, that's kind of okay. I guess I'd need to make it a bit more comfortable, maybe. But yeah, I'll leave it here. Although my head is like cut off. Should my head be cut off? Nah. Anyway, yeah, and yeah, I've run out of interesting things to really share here. So I guess that's it for tonight. Um, also, like another problem that I have with the channel is like I kind of look at in my head, like I envision something and I see the final product. For example, I could see how many videos I want, let's say in a given period, and I want to, like, I think about many thumbnails. I don't just think about one, and I think about how it all looks. So that's also a challenge to actually, like, I'm spontaneous, very. Obviously, there's no script, but I mean, when I sat down, I knew what I wanted to say, and I know that it's very important to me, you know, to say it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. On that note, bye. I'm just kidding. Imagine if I just goes bye and then it just literally just closes. Now I'm holding the mouse in my hand, but now I'm gonna put my hand on the shortcut to actually stop the video. But I won't just stop it abruptly. Oh, no, I won't. But yeah, I guess there isn't a whole lot to add. You know, when people, one thing that just I've been thinking about, I'll keep this brief. We're reaching the 20-minute mark. Every time I say it's brief, it's not really brief. All right, seriously, 25 minutes, and then it will be over. This is like semi-cooked, semi-important, but I don't just want to sit down and play a game like, oh well, I was gonna say, like, when people talk about, like, I mean, I love games and I will be doing that, but like, because I feel like it's a medium, it's a way for me to do stuff. But like when, and I was a big gamer, and you know, I'm trying to become a super gamer again. But like, you know, when people you know, talk about making a great video, you know, I feel like there are different aspects to what constitute a great video, really. And like I constantly like obsess and look at what is actually being watched by folks, you know, and I always try to put myself in the, you know, the shoe of the viewer. But sometimes if you do that, like if I do that too much, I kind of like erase myself, and I don't want to erase myself. Like when I think of like how busy people are, how much they don't have time. But even me, even when I'm super busy, I would sit down and watch videos like this because they matter to me. And heck, I would end up falling asleep to it, which is not good. That I would end up having to go back to watch it because I'll be interested in it or not. But usually if it's important enough, I would. But yeah, anyway, you know, I don't have too many things to share that are too interesting. We're at the 22-minute mark and 30 seconds. So yeah, this video will finish at the 25-minute mark, and it will be not edited. Yeah, I'm not gonna edit it. I'm just gonna add music, and that's it. I feel like yeah, every moment I wanted to share was very important in it. Well, you know, so as far as what my little teeny weeny expectations are, and yeah, so that's it. We're just gonna wait until the 25-minute mark. How was your day? Stop looking at me. Look away. Hey, I said stop looking at me. 23, 23, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 23, 41, 42. Oh yeah, and you could all obviously pause it, but you could see this whole thing was continuous. It was just literally one take. So I didn't do nothing. That's what you were thinking. Oh, I could do like voice. Okay, 2356. Let's do like voice imitations. 2402. But yeah, if you somehow stuck around all the way to this mark, thanks. Hope I gave you something, anything of value. Also, I hate when people talk about like value the way that they talk about it. It's like they glorify it. It's like, bro, like that's not how value is given. Anyway, 24, 29, 24, 30, 33, 34. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. I miss you so much. I'm probably talking to the camera. I don't know, just like the fact that it's gonna end. I'm literally gonna end it at 24:50, 25, 51, 52. Thank you so much. Take care. Love the world. Love you guys all. Love everybody. Love the world. Bye.